Good morning, Dan, and it's a clear and dry start across South Africa. On our satellite, you'll see very little happening, only a few clouds passing over the southern parts, and then you'll see a bit of clouds settled in over the far northeastern part of the country. But other than that, uninterrupted sunshine and blue skies overhead. Now, with the dry and hot weather, the SA Weather Service have issued a high fire danger warning over the western part of South Africa, with runaway fires possible, and there's still a special weather advisory for heatwave conditions that continue over parts of the Western and Northern Cape. However, we're expecting things to cool off along the coastline as we head towards the weekend. Here's a look at our rain and cloud forecast. Very little happening across the country at the moment. You'll see predominantly clear skies. There's a very strong high pressure settled in over the eastern part of the country, and that keeps those atmospheric conditions very stable and allows for that very settled weather, and that just means that air sits across South Africa and allows to heat up into the afternoon. You'll also see two low pressures along the coastline as that air descends from the plateau towards the coast, and we're expecting very hot and uncomfortable weather over parts of the Western Cape, with sunshine for most weather stations across the country on Thursday. Now, that also means a dry day across South Africa, no rainfall in the forecast, with that sunshine and blue skies overhead. In the northeast, we're expecting a maximum of 32 degrees for Pretoria and Potchefstroom, 34 as we head towards Vryburg, 27 for Ermelo, with a high just shy of 30 in Johannesburg. The Free State also remains dry and hot, 33 degrees for Bloemfontein, Bethlehem at 29, with that hot weather moving in over KwaZulu-Natal, 34 for Ladysmith, 33 degrees for Pietermaritzburg, with Komani, Umtata, Bishu and even Makhanda also all topping 33 degrees. We keep in the low 30s as we head towards the coastline, with a moderate northeasterly wind for Durban and Richards Bay. You'll see more of a southeaster for Port Elizabeth and East London, both of the cooler day, with those maximum temperatures heading into the upper 20s. And along the east coast, we'll see a very small swell of only 1 metre from the northeast. Still sizzling hot over the southern parts, though. You'll see highs heading into the middle and upper 30s across the interior. Vredendal topping 40 degrees with a fine and dry day. We head into the 20s as we head towards the coast, with a bit of cloud for Plettenberg Bay and Jeffreys Bay, with a light to moderate southeasterly wind all the way through to Mossel Bay, and then you'll see southwesterly winds through to Muizenberg, with a small swell of 1 metre from the southwest, and that's at 11 seconds. Uppington tops a sunny 37 degrees, 33 as we head towards Dar, and Sutherland even warming up to 31. We keep in the low 30s as we head towards the coastline, with a moderate southwesterly wind for Langebaan and Lambert's Bay. Cape Town expecting a moderate southerly wind, with Alexander Bay topping 34 degrees, and we're forecasting a 1 metre southwesterly swell along that west coast. In fact, the ocean has very few waves in it today. Now, as we head into Friday, you'll see that dry weather persisting across the country. We're expecting a bit of cloud to move in along the southern and southeastern coastline with a cooler day. That hot weather really settles in across South Africa on Saturday. 35 for Cape Town, 44 for Vredendal, and maximum temperatures even heading well into the 30s in the northeast. Cape Town peaks at 35 degrees on Saturday. Sunday still topping 32, but then cloud finally moves in on Monday at 27, and we're expecting a few drops of rainfall on Tuesday, with a break from that heat and a high of 20 degrees. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Back to you in the studio.